Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be picking our TBR for June. I'm honestly like shook that we are going into June, but let's get into our TBR video. So this month we're going to do things slightly differently. I've got my TBR jar and I've got my spinner wheels. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick 4 books from using our TBR prompts. And then we're going to spin my series spinner wheel twice to choose 2 series which we're going to be focusing on. So with that, I could get a series where I've only got 1 book left to read, or I could get a series where I've got 7 or 8 books left to read. So we're going to do the TBR jar first. My aim is to get all 4 books from a series from the TBR jar. So that might mean that some prompts will be folded up and put back in because I really am focusing on my series for the next few months. So June, July and August will be major series focused. So we might have to put a few books back if they're not part of a series, but we will see. So let's get into it. Okay, prompt number 1. Try and open it up for you. Ooh, Kindle Unlimited read. Now, let me get my series tracker up a second because I can see some of them I've got on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, so we have quite a few books on here. Now, on the series, obviously, I don't think any of these are on Kindle Unlimited. They're part of the series. I think most of the ones that are part of the series on Kindle Unlimited I know about. I might be wrong, but on here, you've got the Annie Valentine series, which has got 7 books in it, so it's quite a long one. You've got Never After series, which has got 6 in. You've got the Vancouver Agitator series, Magnolia Parts, Tattered and Torn. We also have the Waterview series, the Brown Sisters, the Summer Hearts, Chestnut Springs, and Detective April Fisher. Now, I think I'm going to go with the first book in the Hearts duology, purely because there's only 2 books in that series, and that should hopefully be quite a nice one to get to. So that's Shared Heart, and it's an indie author. What I will do is I'll put a picture up on the screen for you here so you can see it, and we'll see if it gets included in a video. Okay, so that's book number 1. Book number 2. Obviously, we could then spin that series as well, which will be really fun. Okay, book number 2. What have we got? Oh, I feel like that's upside down. I can't read that. Small town setting. Oh, where's this one set? I think this one's in a small town. Oh, The Roommate. I don't think so. Trying to see which ones are in series as well. The Bride Test, is this small town? No, that's in Vietnam. Might be in a small town. Vegas obviously is not a small town. One of Us is Lying, is that small town? Doesn't say, it just says about the school that they're based in. Jojo Moyes books, not a small town. Paris isn't a small town. Is Divine Rivals a small town? It's fantasy. Let me have a look on my series. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go the next book in the Tattered and Torn series because I know that that's a small town cowboy-esque romance, and also it's very much series focused, and I've been itching to read the next book in that series. So again, I'll put a picture up here for you guys so you can see which one it is. Okay, 3rd book we have. What's that say? Chapter titles. Okay, so the chapters need to have titles and not just numbers. That's his name, so that's not a title. I've really stuffed these on. I've got all my books onto the front now though, which is exciting. That's just numbers. Just numbers. I think these are just numbers as well. Yeah, that's just numbers. That's got their names. Again, numbers. I think that's just going to be numbers as well. Yep. Oh, this is so hard. Okay. Divine Rivals has names. So it's got numbers as well, but it's also got names. So you've got like chapter 1, Sworn Enemies. So I think we're going to go Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross as book number 3 on our TBR. Okay, fourth and final book from our prompt jar, and then we're going to go into our spinner wheel. You can choose this one. I don't know. Has a movie or TV show adaptation? The Enemy doesn't, The Roommate doesn't. Oh, I Heart Vegas doesn't, Good Girl Complex doesn't, The Bride Test doesn't. One of Us is Lying does. I think this is going to have to be the one that we go for. I don't think any of these have. Annie Valentine doesn't. Noughts and Crosses, I think maybe does, but only book one, and I'm in the middle of that one. Sunrise Cove, no. Never After, no. No. Or we've got the second book in, oh no, because it's only book one that's got a movie adaptation for Me Before You. And same with The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, it's only book one, I believe, that's had the movie adaptation. So we're going to go with One of Us is Lying, because at least then I know that that's had a movie adaptation. Again, I will take the stickers off the books when we do that. So those are our four books. We're going to do our spinner wheel, and then we can do a wrap up at the end. Okay, I'm going to try and hold the laptop screen up so I don't have to screen record it, but I've recently updated this. Obviously if we get one of the series that I'm like, oh no, I've finished, or I'm going to finish this month, then I'll let you know. But without further ado, let's press spin. Magnolia of Hearts. So with these spinner wheels, the aim is to tick the whole series off my TBR this month. So that means obviously we've already got 4 books on our TBR, and then that's another 5. So that's a 9-book TBR so far, and we've got another spin to go. So we've got Magnolia Parks, which has got 5 books, and let's spin again. Let's see what our second series will be. Oh, let me get my mouse in the right place. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And DNA Duo. So that's the second book to the soulmate equation. So that's only 1 more book. So actually that's a 10-book TBR, which is very doable, and I know that a few of our books should be quite easy reads. So I'm gonna now give you a full rundown of all the books that we've got in our TBR this month. Okay guys, for our small town setting, we have the second book in the Saturday and Sawn series called Falling Embers. For our chapter titles, we have Divine Rivals. For our Kindle Unlimited read, we've got Shared Heart. And for our Has a Movie or TV show adaptation, we've got One of Us is Lying. And then from our spins, we got Magnolia Parks, which has 5 books in, and they are called Magnolia Parks, Daisy Hates, The Long Way Home, The Great Undoing, and Into the Dark. And then we have the DNA Duo, which we've got the True Love Experiment to read for that. So it's a 10-book TBR. I mean, it's not done very well at kind of getting down my physical TBR, because we've only got 2 from our physical TBR on there. But I'm hoping that should knock off a few series. We've got 1 finishing series. We've got then 2, or you've got Shared Hearts, these 2, Magnolia Parks. We've got 4 starting series, and then we have 1 finishing series, and then 1 continuation. Yeah, we've got some interesting reads, and I'm hoping that should mean that we should knock off a few series, especially as both Divine Rivals and One of Us is Lying, the second book in the series, are followed by audiobooks. I can get the audiobooks. So I'm hoping that will mean that I can read these 2 and then get the audiobooks done. And then for Divine Rivals, that will be a series complete. And for One of Us is Lying, that will leave us with 1 more book, which I've got on my Kindle. So hopefully we can have a fun reading month. And I'm so excited to get into Magnolia Parks. Like, it's actually unbelievable how excited I am, because all the book besties love it. So I'm hoping I can get a good way into that. I'm very glad I got that one and not a few of the other series where, so if I got the I Heart series, obviously we've got a Christmas book, so I'd have to stop there, that type of thing. But I look forward to speaking to you guys again soon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.